Insight 7 is sponsored in part by Point North Networks and Key Community Bank.
Here's some of the stories you'll see on today's episode of Insight 7. Check in with a couple local families and their fight for the same cause. In South St. Paul, a new state bonding bill sets the city up for years to come. In West St. Paul, we'll take a look at the updated Pavilion at the sports complex. And see how Inver Heights celebrated Police Week with the community. Stay with us for all these stories as Insight 7 starts now.
And now, from Town Square Television, this is Insight 7, bringing you local news and local views from the 7 cities in northern Dakota County.
Hi, and welcome to Insight 7. I'm your host, Alexis Huss. We'd once again like to thank our sponsors, Point North Networks and Key Community Bank. First up on the show today, a local headline. After more than 28 years of service, South Metro Fire Chief Mark Juelfs retired on May 29th. Juelfs joined the department in 1998 after serving in the U.S. Air Force, working as an aircraft mechanic. While pursuing a law enforcement degree and EMT certification, he discovered the fire service and quickly found his place. Over the years, he served in many roles, including firefighter, engineer, lieutenant, captain, fire marshal, and eventually chief. Chief Juelfs' successor is Chief Mike Nelson. Chief Nelson has approximately 28 years of fire service experience and has been with the South Metro Fire Department for about 18 years. Next, we find out why Simley High School opened its doors to the community on a Saturday morning. One step at a time.
Good job, May.
That's what the community gathered at Simley High School is doing today to complete this Saturday morning 4K.
Go, girl. Let's do this together. Let's bring our communities together and walk for something that means more than just walking.
And although it's a little chilly for May,
We're doing it again.
There's lots of smiles to go around knowing the walk is for a good cause.
This is actually happening because of you. It wouldn't be happening if we didn't have the support surrounding us. Go, Lucy, go!
Thanks to 2 of the community's littlest members, May and Lucy, living with the extremely rare CTNNB1 syndrome, it's something everyone here has become very familiar with. And their moms, Emily and Megan, couldn't be more grateful for the support.
Hi, you guys. They don't have to, and they choose to. Like, they choose to be with us and support us, and they see what the good can be.
Because the journey to more research, answers, and long-term solutions has been a long and at times slow one.
Thanks for coming out. When doctors tell you that they don't know much about it, I mean, sitting there as mom, and as I know Joe as a dad, it's like, this is our first child. This is our first time at everything. And now you have people telling you they don't know how they can help. Smile!
With only about 500 diagnosed cases in the entire world, it's even more of a rarity that 2 children in the same county have this condition.
To have Megan's support throughout this journey has been everything. Most people get diagnosed and they're the only one in their state. Like, we're so lucky.
And with many local businesses and people stepping up to make this event happen,
our community is so strong and just always so giving. I can't thank you all enough.
we are reminded of the power of neighbors who care.
It's so sweet. It's not just money floating away. We are seeing it come to fruition, and it's changing the whole dynamic for families like ours.
And while those same neighbors took thousands of steps in today's 4K in support of May and Lucy, the real highlight of the day was the news Emily and Megan had to share.
Paging Emily and Megan.
They're opening up the trial for more patients, and 120 patients applied. Out of that 120, they selected 18 to move forward to the next step, to be interviewed by the gene therapy team, and May and Lucy were 2 of those 18. So we are actually flying to Boston after this today.
Signifying one huge step for their families in their CTNNB1 journey.
The fact that we can apply to be a part of the clinical trial, knowing we're in a select few to potentially be chosen, feels more real than anything.
It feels like the opportunities are endless for her future if she were to have it.
Okay, ready?
This trip to Boston gives them a chance for their daughters to be considered for this new treatment, something that seemed like a distant dream just a few years ago.
Last December, the first child was dosed with the gene therapy, and just months after the gene therapy, he has taken 5 independent steps, and he's now starting to make sounds he never made before.
And something like this wouldn't be possible without events like today, raising money and awareness for the cause.
It literally makes a difference. The fundraising and the support is literally pushing it from nothing to inhuman trials.
But that's not the only reason today is so special.
Moms are so strong. We have to be. Are you having fun?
It's also the day before Mother's Day.
I love you. To be a mom is everything. You pour yourself, your life into your kids, and I'm so blessed to have 2.
Reminding us of the strength and love of moms like Emily and Megan.
Every mom wants what's best for their child. I think every mother will do anything and everything it takes to have their child live their best life. Thanks so much for coming. Yeah.
And today, the future looks a little brighter than it did before.
May, yes. It truly feels like a sky is the limit moment. There's so much hope, there's so much positive.
Say thank you for coming.
For Insight 7,
All right.
Could you imagine if this is the key that opens it up for them? Like,
I'm Alexis Huss.
you'd lose me. You'd lose me there.
We'll be back with more Insight 7 after this break. When we come back, learn the future of Northview Pool and South St. Paul's Central Maintenance Facility. And we'll learn about the new vision for the Pavilion at West St. Paul's Sports Complex.
From small offices to growing organizations, Point North Networks provides IT managed services based on trust, reliability, and responsive local support tailored to meet your needs. They work behind the scenes to make sure systems run smoothly, data stays secure, and teams stay connected. Point North Networks, guiding local businesses' success through their passion for community and technology. At Key Community Bank, we're more than just a bank. We believe in giving of our time, talents, and treasures to build a stronger community because it's our community too. Locally owned and operated in Inver Grove Heights, Key Community Bank is here to handle all your banking needs with a personal touch. More information can be found at keycommunitybank.com.
Town Square Television is your community TV station. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization.
I want to be a farmer when I grow up.
We partner with volunteers and organizations to provide truly local television,
He's got a way and he'll walk his way into the end zone.
including high school sports,
Big time play right there.
music, arts,
Okay, next.
local government, news and politics,
Welcome to the Mendota Days Parade.
and coverage of community activities and events.
Freedom of speech, the right to assemble peacefully. We have all these rights.
Our mission is to connect all residents of Northern Dakota County with our community by producing local video content that is easily accessible
And we get served donuts.
and empowering people to share their own stories using video. To continue our important work and mission, we need your help. Our funding from cable franchise fees has declined significantly. You can help us by donating, becoming a member, or volunteering. To make a tax-deductible donation, visit townsquare.tv/donate. To support us by becoming a member, go to townsquare.tv/members-creators to sign up and learn more about the benefits of being a member. To be added to our list of volunteers and see upcoming volunteer opportunities, visit townsquare.tv/volunteer. With your help, we can continue engaging and connecting all through local community television.
Did you know that Town Square Television offers sponsorship opportunities? By sponsoring our local programming, you can gain exposure for your business or organization on popular programs like Game of the Week, Town Square Talk, Insight 7, and more, all while supporting the sharing of information and stories from your own backyard. To learn more and to find out how you can get your logo here, you can visit townsquare.tv/become a sponsor.
The South St. Paul Lions, we donate to the Town Square Television because they are great community advocates. They provide information. They provide all the sports coverage for the local teams.
I support Town Square Television because they do a lot for the community. They give back a lot, and they also are very active, and it really brings the community together.
I just love the things you do, love the things you do.
Welcome back to Insight 7. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Point North Networks and Key Community Bank. Up next, we take a look at upcoming improvements to South St. Paul's infrastructure, thanks to a little help from the state.
Just before midnight on May 17th, the Minnesota House of Representatives leadership called for a vote on the House floor.
House File Number 719, an act relating to capital investment.
With a name like House File 719, it's hard to get excited. But this is actually a $1.2 billion capital investment bill.
Thank you, Madam Speaker and members.
This bill will help cities across Minnesota with critical infrastructure projects, including water systems and transportation.
The clerk will take the roll. The bill is passed as amended and its title is agreed to.
And South St. Paul has a win in this legislation, securing funding for 2 local projects. The question is, how much money will South St. Paul actually receive?
A small chunk of that over $1 billion in statewide investment, but certainly meaningful here at the city of South St. Paul.
Like much of America, South St. Paul is facing the reality of aging infrastructure. And for 2 priority projects, the city looked to the bonding bill to help defray costs. An important step in this process was a bonding tour, where the city had lawmakers come to town for a visit.
The bonding visits are really an opportunity for local communities to showcase for the legislative group why the need is there and the importance of these projects. This pool project was identified as a top priority for our community.
Northview Pool has reached its age of 70 years old, and the pipes are original, and the concrete has been broken up and fixed pipes throughout it. It's just well beyond its age.
It's estimated that the pool leaks up to 12,000 gallons of water each day.
The Parks and Recreation Department, to be honest, has talked about the need to replace the Northview Pool since the 1990s.
We've been very thoughtful in how we're doing it, studying it, community engagement, and we have heard very loudly that the city really wants to continue to have an outdoor pool.
So we're looking to replace that 70-year-old pool facility with a pool of the same size.
Making a clear, issue-driven financial case often helps the project.
In the case of the Public Works facility, a 56-year-old facility at this point, it's core infrastructure really. It's maintaining our parks, it's maintaining our roads, it's plowing our streets, it's fixing water main breaks, it's making sure that our flood control system works, so it's a facility that we do need. This facility was built in 1970, so our city increased by about 20% in size after this building was built.
The Public Works facility has become functionally obsolete and does not meet modern ADA accessibility standards.
This building is undersized. A lot of our equipment, a lot of our vehicles are kept outside in the yard, which is not an ideal condition. I mean, we spend literally $500,000 in some cases on these vehicles, these pieces of equipment that are left exposed to the elements.
The bonding tour accomplished its job.
I don't mean to keep you from the foods. Enjoy, and thank you again for coming out.
And now South St. Paul has support for the priority projects.
At the end of the day, we were very happy to receive $4.125 million for the Northview Pool and $2.25 million for the Public Works facility.
Now the timeline for these projects can begin.
Work is already underway out there. We are trying to tee ourselves up to be able to hit the ground running. The Northview Pool project is in final design. Construction of the pool would be in 2027, which would allow for an opening at the beginning of the swim season in 2028.
That means Lorraine Pool will be the only outdoor public pool in South St. Paul for the next 2 years.
With the Public Works facility, this will be a new facility on a currently vacant site. We probably wouldn't be moving into the new Public Works facility until the latter half of 2028 or early part of 2029. Having the help from the state is just another really positive step, and folks are excited in having facilities that are able to provide a better service, a better level of service to the community.
If you'd like to show your support for our local programming, you can visit townsquare.tv/donate to help us continue programs that are important to you. Up next, see how the city of West St. Paul is working with what they have to give residents what they want.
West St. Paul, a small first-ring suburb.
West St. Paul is only 5 square miles.
Uses every square it has available.
We have to be really smart about every square foot, how we're using it, how it's meeting the needs of the entire community.
When residents asked for more space,
we heard from the community that they want more community events, more festivals.
West St. Paul's Director of Parks and Rec, Eric Weiss, had to be pragmatic.
Our park system is only 145 acres, which isn't a lot, right? But for a size city of 20,000 plus, 145 acres is actually fairly small.
With a few green spaces sprinkled around the city and no city expansion on the horizon, Eric must work with what he has.
Pavilion's about 40 years old, so it was kind of showing some of its age.
Last year, the city made some improvements to the wood and the roof of the pavilion at the sports complex.
The floor and the horseshoe pits were kind of also showing their age, and so it was time to make a decision on what to do with the future of the facility. And so we replaced that with the flat floor.
Eric listened to community feedback.
So when we developed the park system plan, we had probably thousands of conversations with folks. I mean, some were in this park at Explore West St. Paul Days, at West St. Paul Pride. It's our first park system plan in a quarter century.
Updating the pavilion at the West St. Paul Sports Complex gives the community more opportunities to use the space.
We do see just kind of informal use. Just the other night driving by, I saw, just a bunch of teens hanging out. We saw that there were 24 people left in the Horseshoe Club. And while it was tough to say, hey, we're going to move on, we knew that there was a greater need from the broader community for that space.
Now that it's multi-purpose, Eric is filled with ideas on how it will be used.
City-sponsored events like a farmer's market or art festivals. And we see a lot of opportunity on the north side of the pavilion for kind of like a beer garden experience. Different picnic tables, maybe it's yard games. We do think that there is space to bring back horseshoe pits outside of the pavilion. Of course, we probably have more ideas than we have budget.
As the pavilion continues to receive updates, Eric will be listening to residents in order to figure out how the rest of the pieces of the puzzle fit together.
We serve the community, right? We're using the community's resources, so we want to hear from the community about what they want to see.
For Insight 7, this is Trevor Blum.
We'll be back with more after the break. When we come back, we visit the Inver Grove Heights Police Department's open house during Police Week.
At Key Community Bank, we're more than just a bank. We believe in giving of our time, talents, and treasures to build a stronger community because it's our community too. Locally owned and operated in Inver Grove Heights, Key Community Bank is here to handle all your banking needs with a personal touch. More information can be found at keycommunitybank.com. From small offices to growing organizations, Point North Networks provides IT managed services based on trust, reliability, and responsive local support tailored to meet your needs. They work behind the scenes to make sure systems run smoothly, data stays secure, and teams stay connected. Point North Networks, guiding local businesses' success through their passion for community and technology.
Town Square Television is your community TV station. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization.
I want to be a farmer when I grow up.
We partner with volunteers and organizations to provide truly local television,
He's got a way and he'll walk his way into the end zone.
including high school sports,
Big time play right there.
music, arts,
Okay, next.
local government, news and politics,
Welcome to the Mendota Days Parade.
and coverage of community activities and events.
The freedom of speech, the right to assemble peacefully. We have all these rights.
Our mission is to connect all residents of Northern Dakota County with our community by producing local video content that is easily accessible
And we get served donuts.
and empowering people to share their own stories using video. To continue our important work and mission, we need your help. Our funding from cable franchise fees has declined significantly. You can help us by donating, becoming a member, or volunteering. To make a tax-deductible donation, visit townsquare.tv/donate. To support us by becoming a member, go to townsquare.tv/members-creators to sign up and learn more about the benefits of being a member. To be added to our list of volunteers and see upcoming volunteer opportunities, visit townsquare.tv/volunteer. With your help, we can continue engaging and connecting all through local community television.
Welcome back to Insight 7. Up next, see the fun event that the Inver Grove Heights Police Department held during Police Week.
Today is my favorite day of the entire year at work. We are celebrating National Police Week and our open house so people can come meet all of our officers and have some free food and some fun.
Nice warm day like this, what goes better than the snow cone? All these little kids that come by, jump in the jump house. Look at our police vehicles, look at our drones.
I do own him.
It is a great time to be able to see everybody in a positive manner.
We have hot dogs and chips. We made a bunch of cotton candy earlier, different games and prizes.
And we have a raffle for some bikes.
We have face painters, balloon artists.
We have a spin the wheel for any kind of swag or item from the police department that we have that the kids can pick out.
Oh!
Come pet Asher. I'd say in the last year for sure. Everybody knows who Asher is, and yeah, he's a pretty popular pup.
If the State Patrol doesn't get on a call, they will land their helicopter so people can check out a helicopter. Yeah. Okay, Mason.
We've made a big push in the last few years where community engagement has to be up at the forefront.
I think we have a great community. I was born and raised here. I give my whole heart and soul to our community.
I think the support from the community just shows that they really appreciate the things that we do, and we want to make sure that we tell them we appreciate their support of us. Just interacting with people, I think the best thing is putting a smile on somebody's face and just meeting somebody new.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Insight 7. We'd once again like to thank our sponsors, Point North Networks and Key Community Bank. For now and forever, I'm Alexis Huss. In West St. Paul, we'll take a look at the updated pavilion at the sports. Did I say take a look? Take a look? Never mind.
Take a look. I got A. Sorry.
Nope, that's okay. But then my brain thought I read it wrong. Yeah, okay. Take a look.
Take
Take a look at the updated pavilion. Okay. I read it right, but then my brain thought I read it wrong, but I didn't. Okay, I got it. If literally one letter throws me off that much, I'm the problem, not you. Okay. It's not written in there. Do I get paid extra for this extra word? This last minute edit? Next, we find out why Simley High School, did I say why? Yeah, find out why. Okay. Next, we find out why Simley High School opened its doors to the community this on a Saturday morning. And I get to the one I write and I can't read it. This happens to me every week. It's like my brain knows I wrote it and forgot what I said. Okay. Oh no. Oh no.